pick of the 2024 with the first pick of the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark.
I am infinite.
You knew better, you do better. Who do it better? Brianna Stu? Nah, 2 letters. CC. Must see TV. Shooting from the deep. Wake up, the vote sleep. Beastie. Couldn't lock it down in the precinct. Hit the John Cena, yo, you can't see me. Easy. R.I.P. the GG. Let her play with Juju. Out with the old, we the leader to the new school. I let them all in points and times. Still they won't anoint my kind. I know that I'm on point in kind. Arrived at the appointed time. Bottom line, don't avoid the bust. Yeah, we in the gym all day. Shooting logo threes. Hit the rim, no way. See the swishes sweet. Stay off them swishes sweets. BG. Imagine when I hit my peak. Difference between us, I'm getting money like Serena and Venus. You're the opposite of a genius. Caitlin Clark, I'm a superstar. Shooting star, I can shoot it from Mars.
CC's in the chat.
Clark.
Still going through it.
Try to knock me down, but I get back up. Got a double team that queen, best call for back up. Strong to the rapper, then I back up. Step back, take boot, or I'm strapped up. Try to knock me down, but I get back up. Got a double team the queen, best call for back up. Strong to the rapper, then I back up. Step back, take boot, or I'm strapped up. Taking shots at me, must have missed your mark. I shoot it from the D like I'm Caitlin Clark. When they hate on me, must have a racist heart. We taking off for Caitlin Clark. She white a different way, out of your range. Thinking she white, highly deranged. Strange how the game try to downplay greatness. Could we get the game coach the Popey on his Frank shit? Y'all flying charters, she flying spaceships. She sell out arenas, you sell out basements. Who cares you MVP, your game is basics. Better off hitting balls, running bases. Caitlin the Joker to all you aces. DT the face of the league, and then the facelift. Old news don't make me open old wounds. In my ooze, out sure swoops. Rebecca Lobo, hating up on the low. Taking shots from the block, but not from the logo. Pro bono, no promo, and no homo. She grew the league by herself, solo dolo. Marco Polo, fish up out of water. Now, by the heads that you needed, Tim Carter. The shit started, little bitch comments, the bitch warmer. They done woke up a monster, go a bit harder. Taking shots at me, must have missed your mark. I shoot it from the deep like I'm Caitlin Clark. Why they hate on me, must have a racist heart. We take it off for Caitlin Clark.
They both a monster. I think I saw something where I've been blitzed on ball screens, and the other team has been blitzed by itself.
So get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host that do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank show. We live and in color, man. Gotta come back to y'all. Had another live earlier today. It was on and popping in there. Appreciate it if you was there. You didn't miss that. I was in there preaching. I was getting my church on. I was on. Okay, we got to talking about Juju Watkins and the injury and her trying to catch Caitlin Clark in the points title. Somebody just said, shout out to Robert H. First one in the building to leave a comment. Says, just seen Gil's arena. Lexi Brown and Gil says that she would have passed Caitlin Clark's scoring record with ease if she didn't get hurt. Well, if fifth was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. I'm not even finna get in that little type of debate. People are dogging CC for just showing Juju well, no doubt, and praying for her speedy recovery. I just don't understand that it's wrong with some people. Well, we're here to break it down. That's what we're here for. I was going to do videos on this, but it's too much stuff came out. We got I'm going to bring up Ben Daniel, not on a show, but one of his videos he just dropped, talking about a lady named Dawn Montgomery, who said F Caitlin Clark. We're going to get into that, right? Shout out to Ben Daniel, BDP. Go subscribe over there if you haven't. I'm sure you have, if you're here. So we're going to get into that. We got to get into Sydney Colson because it was people talking about that Caitlin Clark didn't receive her well or some type of stuff like that. Listen, man, that's drama. That's BS. It's bogus. And, I don't really like I don't like to report on the drama too much. I like to keep it basketball. But this is going too far. You done went too far. Okay? You're going too far. The lady CC don't even tweet nothing. She don't TikTok nothing. She don't be out there like that. And the one time out of a little, the one time she do, telling Juju, get well soon. Hear all the racist faces come out. And it's making us black people, we looking real bad. Y'all making, you're getting on my damn nerves because you're making me look bad. It ain't nothing but most of you black faces out there, black people that's talking this shit, man. And it's disgusting on all accounts. It's disgusting. You could easily put the shoe on the other foot. If a white woman was saying that about a black player, what the outrage would look like, what the cries, what the screams would be. But before we jump into all of that, we got to get into Napheesa Collier. She did some shit earlier. She was on First Take earlier. And we got to talk about how ESPN and First Take, how they want to keep trying to discredit Caitlin Clark and want to keep the division going. Like, you're supposed to be the biggest sports channel in all of sports. But yeah, y'all so predicated on downing Caitlin Clark are trying to muck it up to where you can have a player like Napheesa Collier say something negative about Caitlin Clark. You want one of the best players in the league alongside Caitlin Clark to say something negative about Caitlin. So you set her up with a dummy-ass question, a negative question, and we're going to jump into that and break it all down. But this is all disgusting. You got all this hate for Caitlin Clark in just a matter of 24 hours. I'm going to show people who the real racist fans are. Because all that shit y'all be screaming from the WNBA players, there's so many Caitlin Clark racist fans from Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever fans, racist this, racist that. And again, I keep telling you, I'll never see it online though. I'll never see F that black girl or that fuck that gorilla monkey. I'd never see none of that online. So if y'all have them in your DMs, show us. Again, show us. I never see it online. And I'm sure you have little shit here and there, but the way y'all make it seem like it's just flooded. Like you should just be able to go to anybody's tweet that's talking about Angel Reese or somebody and then see a bunch of racist comments underneath it. You should be able to go to Angel Reese's Twitter or her TikTok and just clearly see racism, if that's the case, because you could do that on the flip side. You could do that. Just like Caitlin Clark can tweet something like Juju get well, and you can see a bunch of racism. Give Caitlin Clark 44 national TV televised games, and you can see racism. Say Caitlin Clark is the best. If you say Caitlin Clark is the GOAT, you can see racism just off of this stat. You can clearly see it. For me, for a black man, if I say Caitlin Clark's the best, you can see the racism in my comments. Easy. You coon, you boot looking for white people and whoop, wop, whoop, you this, that, the other. You can clearly see it. But I've never clearly seen no racism coming from the Indiana Caitlin Clark fans. So that's real weird to me. It's real funny to me. I try to spin that narrative, and y'all the ones that's the fucking racists. But Napheesa, let's bring her up. Let's bring old Fessy up real quickly. Stop sharing that. Hold on. Let's get Oh, okay, no, I needed that back up here. Okay, I just need to go. Okay, let's see. Let's get that handsome guy off the thing here. Okay. Oh, my history. Oh, my history. Let's pull this on there.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
All right. Oh,
Let's get right
Thanks
in.
for joining.
Look at these idiots. I want to get a good look. Okay. Molly, why you biting your lip? I don't know. Stephen A, why you sucking on your lips? I don't know.
All right, let's get right into
Shannon Sharp.
the devastating
both y'all blinked at the same time, you fucking idiots. Shannon, you look cringe. Is that the new word? That the word the kids say? You look cringe, brother. You look weird. You look like a pedophilian. Yeah, you like a pedophilian, man. You look like one of them cats that you tell your kids stay away from. You see a cat look like him, you go the other way. Look at his face. And look at Stephen A. Look at Stephen A. face. He looked like Caesar from Planet of the Apes when Caesar was little. When Caesar was little, Stephen A. Smith looked like Caesar from Planet of the Apes, looking at them flappy ass ears, boy. Oh, Caesar, Planet of the Apes. And then Molly, this is a good example of you can be fine as a mother, because she fine. But your personality and the way you act can just turn people off to you. I can't stand Molly Corum. I wouldn't be able to, nope. She probably wouldn't even be able to get my thing up because I can't stand her. As beautiful as she is, gorgeous, but her personality and the way she think and go about shit and just be, oh no, I wouldn't understand her. Now Napheesa, oh look at you, she looked like a beautiful housewife. Oh, Napheesa Collier, you look like you just need to be having babies, like you just be at the house, taking care of babies. I'm talking about got a rich husband. Because you look like that. You's a cutie pie. But boy, I tell you, housewife, I said housewife you look like, because you don't look like you got the brains. You don't like you got the smarts to run no businesses or no companies or no nothing like that. You just look like you need to be cooking dinner, taking care of them babies. Y'all about to have, bucking and sucking your husband. Yeah, I'm going to say it. That's what you look like. That's it. If you play basketball, okay, that's cool. But if you didn't play basketball, you just look like a housewife. And again, Shannon, you definitely look like a creep. You look like a creep, homie. All right, let's play this shit.
news. Napheesa, what was your reaction to Juju and obviously USC and her torn ACL?
I mean, it's just so heartbreaking, honestly, for anyone to get an injury. You never want to see that, but especially at this time of the year when she's obviously so critical to her team as well. It's really heartbreaking. So definitely my thoughts are with her and her family at this time, because, I know she's going to come back better than ever, but the timing is definitely, it sucks.
And Napheesa, fantasize this for me. If Juju never gets hurt, what did you see her doing in this NCAA tournament, and what did you see USC doing?
Well, we're supposed to play UConn next round, so hopefully not going much farther past that. I thought that was going to be a great game, though. So, but I mean, she's a great player, and I mean, I think it would have been a great game. I think it would have been the two best players in college basketball right now going at each other, and to see them do that at this level right now, it would have been really fun to watch. Obviously, I have to pick my Huskies in that matchup, but it would have been a fun game.
Napheesa, do your friends or family, do they call you Fee, or do everybody address you as Napheesa?
They call me Fee. My dad, my family calls me Napheesa, but everyone else calls me
bumpkin. You fucking country bumpkin. You a real creep, bro. Shay Gay is a real creep. What did he just say?
They call me Fee. at this level right now, it would have been really fun to watch. Obviously, I have to pick my Huskies in that matchup, but it would have been a fun game.
Look, he had to sit up. You sit. You was a real creep. Let's go.
Napheesa, do your friends or family?
Napheesa. Napheesa. You got featies. Napheesa. This is so funny. He said it like that, like he. This guy right here, the creeper. We're gonna call Shannon the creeper. Napheesa. Napheesa. You dumbass boy. You don't even know what the girl name is, man. Y'all don't even know these WNBA players. Because even if you country, VVS Diamond, shout out to you. Simon, shout out to you. Even if you don't know these, it's Napheesa. Now, if you say country, Napheesa. But not Napheesa. That's with an S-H-A at the end. He should know it's not Napheesa. It's Napheesa. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, I'm finna cook them. Oh, you know I am. Shout out to you, Quack Farm. You know I am. I am so glad you're about to cook. All the ridiculousness that's going on right now is just maddening. Cook on, Pope. Oh, yeah, I'm about to. Oh, I'm about to. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around. It's going down. This old creep, man. We starting with the creeper right quick.
Do they call you Fee, or do everybody address you as Napheesa?
Look at this man. You such a goofball. Do everybody call you Fee, or do they call you Napheesa? You hold back to slavery days. You really sound like one of the runaway slaves too, man. I'm not gonna hold you. You gotta get your speech right. Yeah. Hey, Napheesa, is that what your family call you, or is that just, or is this just Napheesa? Savannah State didn't do you no justice, kinfolk. Yeah, man. Yeah, Savannah State failed you, sir.
They call me Fee. My dad, well, my family calls me Napheesa, but everyone else calls me Fee.
This nigga smile.
Okay. When you sit back and being a great college player,
like a little horse. You was really a Bronco, wasn't you? You a Bronco in and in, ain't you? You a Bronco through and through. You a real live Bronco. You look like a damn Bronco. Look at that. with your Bronco looking ass.
Being a great WNBA player, when you sit back, do you reminisce and think about your time playing in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah.
What kind of question is that? Do you sit back and think about your time when you in UConn, shining, not losing? Yeah, duh. Don't you sit back and still think about Savannah State? Even though that shit was back in the 50s?
Every year. I mean, especially just because every year they play that same video of Arike making that shot, and I'm the one she made it on in the Final Four, so I definitely get to reminisce on that. But just seeing like the madness around and the magic around March Madness is so fun. So it definitely makes me a little bit nostalgic every time I watch. But I'm just here for all the great games, cheering on Huskies the whole time. Yeah, just here for a good time, honestly.
Napheesa, let me ask you this. I want to transition here. You were very vocal about a possible 2026 lockout for the WNBA players amid CBA negotiations. What's your biggest priority with those negotiations?
No one wants a lockout. But I think we have to stand firm in what we think we deserve in this new CBA. Mm-hmm. The atmosphere of women's sports is.
What do you think you deserve, Fee? What do you think you deserve? I'm really disturbed when I hear the word deserve from you turds. Because you guys are turds. Your league has been turds. It's been dropping turds since the beginning of its time. Caitlin Clark came in and cleaned up all of the shit. You might as well call her Caitlin Clark the plumber, because she unclogged all of the turdness that you guys been pooping out for years. But yeah, you want to fix your little pretty face to say something like, I think we should get what we deserve. What is that, Fee? You guys didn't get, you guys been turds.
Is changing, and we think we need to get paid accordingly, and so
who is we? Name these people. Who is we, Fee? Is it you, Angel Reese, Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson, Dejanay Spicy Cougar Mustard Carrington? Who is we?
definitely going in with that mindset where we don't want that to happen, but we are willing to do what it takes to get what we think we deserve.
Who is we? Because I'm sure the players that can't afford, which is all of y'all, except for Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and Cameron Brinkgate. And they can't even afford that. They can't afford a lockout neither. Angel Reese can't. Because with no money coming in to play basketball, ain't no sense in me keep giving you endorsement deals. If you ain't playing basketball, well, I'm going to endorse you. You're not doing the very thing reason why I endorse you. Reason we sponsor you and all of this type of shit. If you're not playing basketball, then what the fuck are we doing? So you're not going to continue to make the money that you was making all the way around the board, even through your endorsement deals and this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth. If you're not seen doing what people pay to see you do, hey, how you going to get paid? So, again, this we shit, we deserve. We feel like we deserve. Which ones? You talking about the ones, all the top players that's making at least $200,000? Y'all going to be able to survive? Or y'all going to be able to survive off the $250,000 measly dollars? All right. I just want to know. But let's go, Fee. Keep showing me you are all beauty, no brains. Keep showing me you're all beauty, no brains. Go ahead.
How much of a better position do you think you're in now as a collective body to receive what you want, Napheesa, compared to what you may have been, say, a year or 2 years ago?
I think we're in a great position. I mean, as you guys have seen, the sport is just exploding. I mean, you saw it with the viewership in the WNBA last year, with Unrivaled this year. Like, people.
That's not true. So what do you call exploding? You just said exploding. Did I just hear exploding? Did y'all hear exploding? Did I hear exploding? Because 100,000 viewers is not exploding, P. If you call 180,000 viewers explosions, did your little pretty face just sit up here and say, the league is exploding? And then, listen, CP, I don't like your dishonesty. Either you dumb as shit or you being very dishonest. The viewership of the league. No, it wasn't the viewership of the league, Fee. Y'all was still turds. If you didn't play versus Caitlin Clark, you had empty arenas. and about 100,000 to 200,000 to 300,000 people viewing on TV when you did play on TV. Fee, even you, and you got game. Even you, Fee, you had empty arenas and nobody was watching you on TV. The only one that exploded is Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever. Not Napheesa, not Fifi. You didn't do no explosions. Your league didn't explode. Your team didn't explode. So why do y'all feel like y'all earn anything? Listen. I'm concerned when you feel like you've deserved and earned something. I'm concerned with the well-being of your mentals. Y'all can clearly go and see you don't earn shit. It's easy to go see. So again, I don't know why y'all ladies want to come up here making asses out of yourselves, but go ahead, go be a donkey. Go on, be a donkey.
People are tuning in. And so I think we're in a really great position where we have all the leverage as players right now. We have the most leverage we've ever.
You give them an inch, they take a mile. We got all the leverage. What kind of leverage you talking? You talking about the leverage that you pull on, the leverage to get to the basement? Hey, grab the leverage right there. Pull that down. You can go up in that basement. Yeah, is that the leverage you talking about? Is it called a leverage? Is that called a leverage? What's the shit called when you pull? What leverage you got? Big tails in a building. Isn't that leverage? Spaghetti noodle leverage? What ain't that called a leverage? Go get that. Hey, pull that. I see, Ben, one day you're gonna have to come up here with me, man. I don't understand why you don't be coming up on my show, bro. Because you know me and you, we gonna cook up a whole fantastic meal, but that's okay. Because I got your shit. I got your video queued up. I got it queued up that you went over. I would love for you to come up and expound on that video. Because shit, you cooked up a nice one on that video, and I'm gonna bring it up. I gotta pull it up because I can't find a tweet of the Dom Montgomery. But yeah, let's get back to Fee and her delusions. She's just up here, pretty as hell, delusional as hell. That's sad. You up here fine as wine and you delusional as shit. Are you act? It's either a front or you. It's got to be a front. This is all a front. This is all script you going by. Ain't no way you this dumb. It's no way. There's no way. And I don't know why they got you being. Let Breanna Stewart go. Why we don't let Breanna Stu be the one to go be looking stupid? Let Stu go look stupid. Not you. You look too good to look stupid. You look stupid out here saying the things that you're saying, young lady. Do you know that? And you're a whole mother. And I like you a lot. I do, because that face of yours, look at that face. God. You a lot. You speak smoothly. You got a nice little, you got a nice femininity about you, a nice little fiery about you. But you can't be this goddamn stupid.
Ever had as WNBA players, and we have to use it to our advantage. Like, the time for change is right now, and so we have to take advantage of it.
How much is? I see a lot of you young ladies. You guys signed a 1-year deal, knowing that the CBA was going to be up, and now you started. We were co-founder of Unrivaled. How much do you think having Unrivaled?
Ain't co-founder shit. She a face. They the face. That's another thing. For people, let me just clear this up. Of course, they're not the founders and the people who really put the money behind. They never made a penny. They don't make money. Their biggest salary is $250,000. How they start in the league and being able to pay people way more than, like, come on, man. Of course they're not. They're just the faces of the league. Whoever's behind this for real, which I believe is the NBA and the WNBA. I really believe I told y'all this in real time. Like soon as the Unrivaled, before in the beginning of the WNBA season, when they announced this bum ass league, I said the only way they are allowed to get away with this during the WNBA season, promoting another women's professional league while they on the clock for the WNBA, is if the WNBA and the NBA is behind it somehow, some way, even though they say they're not. And because you don't get to solicit on the job. You don't get to promote another job to go tell my workers to go to this other job that's selling the same shit we got here at our job, but they pay better. You don't got to do this. It's better benefits. It's this. It's that. It's this. All loud and freely, all willy-nilly on the job at my fucking job. You don't get to go tell the employees that work for me that we about to start a new company just like this one, kind of, but even better. We're going to be able to pay you better. And I'm good with that, and I don't got nothing to do with that at all. I said in real time, this must be a way for them to try to get rid of the WNBA. People thought I was crazy. They said, well, no, because they expanding teams. They bringing in expansion teams. I said, man, that's all phony baloney. They know damn well what they doing. I said this in real time. For people that's been rocking with me since back then, you might recall. Because this was early in the WNBA season when Breonna Stewart first announced the shit on ESPN. I broke that shit down so smoothly, like, oh, that's why Ice Cube offered Caitlin Clark $5 million per year to come to the Big Three, because he already knew she turned down whatever they offered Caitlin Clark in real time for their new league. He already knew about that league coming before it's ever announced. That was the reason. At first, I didn't understand the reason why Ice Cube would offer Caitlin Clark $5 million to come play in the 3-on-3 league, men's 3-on-3 at that. I'm like, he just I don't know what that was about. I'm like, that must be a publicity stunt real quick. He know damn well. But no, it was a slap in Unrivaled's face that said, I know she turned your little punk ass $500,000 you probably offered her. I'm gonna offer her $5 million, you little idiots. Even though she don't take it, I'm gonna just show you. We can give her $5 million while y'all trying to give her a measly ass $500,000 to $1 million to come play in your punk ass league called Unrivaled. That's actually gonna rival me and the WNBA. But y'all gonna allow this on a job? Yeah. I said, yeah. Something ain't right. They either gonna do this, and they knew the CBA was coming at time, because I would have known at said time. If I would have known they was about to have another CBA coming up after this said season, I would have known that was the reason for Unrivaled all in the. Now that's the whole. Let me come big screen real quick. Because oh goodness gracious, that's the whole reason. That's the whole reason they hate Caitlin Clark. Everything is because she denied them something that they was about to try to move on. I believe they was going to try to move on from the WNBA because they've been in Owens, they've been in debt in the red for 30 years. So I believe they came with a new league, said, okay, we'll do this. If Caitlin Clark played in this new league and it goes bonkers, because it would have went bonkers. If Caitlin Clark decided to play an Unrivaled, it would have been heavily watched. And it would have been a filled-up arena every night. They wouldn't have played in an 800 seater. They would have had a way bigger situation popping for thousands among thousands, 17,000 seater. They would have figured that out. If Caitlin Clark would have played in this league, that was all they needed for this league to be a success, was for her to say yes. And so if you think about it, if the NBA, WNBA is behind Unrivaled, which they are, you've seen Kathy Engelbert at the games. They allowed them to solicit while on the job another league that's called Unrivaled, that's exact rival to their league. While they know they have a CBA deal coming up, You come up with this new league right when Caitlin Clark come out. You got the CBA coming up. This is the perfect time to pull a rug from underneath the WNBA, because if that league boom and then you demand for the WNBA to pay you so much more money, and they say no, now you can lock out comfortably, and never have to return. Because now you can do whatever you need to do with Unrivaled, even if you got to turn it into a 5-on-5 league. You can start out with a 3-on-3, but you can always expand it. If the WNBA get locked out and now everybody is in Unrivaled, from Asia Wilson to Sabrina to Caitlin Clark to everybody, and then you got Flaugier and they able to come out of college or whatever the case, all the top players, and you can get everybody over here. Oh, what's the use of the WNBA? Now that we can just figure out how to make Unrivaled pop and pay people more and more and more money as it go up. And Caitlin Clark threw the whole monkey wrench in that. She is the cause of that fall. And they had all these investors and multi-million-dollar people, some damn near billionaires, invested into Unrivaled. So, again, that's why it was free reign to hate on Caitlin Clark from the top down. It was free reign. Go ahead. Hate on her, muck it up. Whatever you do to her on the court, we're going to turn a blind eye to it. She got the most flagrant fouls put on her and all the kind of shit. Go ahead. We're going to say it's physical. She's a rookie. Whoop-de-whoop. We're going to use every other excuse. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. But let's go ahead. Let's listen back to feet. All right. My bad. I had to break that down. Because this shit it really all came to head from what I said way back when. All this shit is coming to head.
Well, giving them someplace else to go also helps you in these negotiations.
See? Hold up.
I think a lot. Having options is never
also helps you in these negotiations.
Watch this.
CBA was going to be.
We have to take advantage of it.
How much is? I see a lot of you young ladies. You guys signed a 1-year deal, knowing that the CBA was going to be up, and now you started. We were co-founder of Unrivaled. How much do you think having Unrivaled, giving them someplace else to go, also helps you in these negotiations?
My point I just made that is about why would the WNBA want them to be soliciting on the job, especially knowing you got a CBA deal coming up, and I promise you, listen, I'm giving y'all some real game right now. Soak it up. Look at this creep. Look at him. I told you the creep. Look at him. Creepy.
I think a lot. Having options is never a bad thing, right? And then also it's going to be really crazy at Unrivaled next year with, I think it's like 80% of the league is off their contracts. Everyone but rookies are off their contracts. Plus we have 2 new teams, so 2 expansion drafts as well. It's going to be like the Wild West out here. It's going to be crazy. And so the fact that, we are.
See how they're looking forward to it? I bet you Katie going to have to come with us now. No, she ain't. I hope she don't.
Plus we have 2 new teams, so 2 expansion drafts as well. It's going to be like the Wild West out here. It's going to be crazy. And so the fact that, we are going through these negotiations with really like extreme things that, a lot different than the CBA that we had before. We're asking for a lot more. The fact that we have other options, I think is a great thing.
Ask you this about, so Caitlin Clark obviously has been a hot button topic on the show and took the WNBA by storm.
Oh my God, hold on, wait. Damn, Molly. Wasn't they talking about the CBA and all that? Can she finish her sentence? You just jump right into the Caitlin Clark. And what Caitlin Clark got to do with this? What Caitlin? Let me know. Let's see. Damn, but you didn't even let the girl finish her sentence. Let's go.
Clark obviously has been a hot button topic on the show, and
she's been a hot button topic about how Juju Watkins is better than her. That's about it. Juju Watkins is a complete package. That's what's been the hot topic, and she's better than Caitlin Clark. She's passing Caitlin Clark. I never again. Think about what she just said. I have to stop it. Sorry, I got to pause it because all they have done is hate on Caitlin Clark on ESPN. And she just said, Caitlin Clark has been a hot topic over here. Okay, she been a hot topic. I haven't heard y'all yet really talk about how great her rookie season run was, all the things that she went through, and how she came out of that. I really have not really heard y'all say how she really is a transcendent talent for her to be able to be fourth MVP, third MVP race, for her to lead the league, break the record of the most assist average in a WNBA season in her rookie season. Like, I don't never hear y'all talk about her as the potential goal. Anytime there's a LeBron James coming to the league, a Michael Jordan coming to the league, right? Even a Zion Williamson, it's all this, oh, they got potential to do this, that, and the other, right? Especially if they have a great rookie season after their rookie season. Oh, yeah, you're looking forward to year two, so on and so forth. You got nothing but good things to say. LeBron had a real great rookie season. Oh, yeah, he possibly going to be better than Michael Jordan. All of that was the talk. I never hear y'all talk good about Caitlin Clark, and it's just about Caitlin Clark. Or, matter of fact, how about not even just her game on the court? Y'all don't even just bring up how much she's changed women's basketball. Y'all constantly don't never bring up how she is the one who single-handedly changed women's basketball. But yet y'all know that Michael Jordan and the NBA padded their whole game around Jordan. Padded how they promoted the NBA and everything all around Michael Jordan. Y'all know that part, and because you know how much he brought in, the revenue, the eyes, how much he changed the game. Everybody knew it. How y'all don't know it for Caitlin Clark? Y'all never talking about Caitlin Clark is changing the game for women's basketball forever. You really gonna have to now. She has raised the bar to the point of you have to be on your shit now if you're a women's basketball player, if you want to be considered like a Caitlin Clark. Because it wasn't the fact, the proof in the pudding is, it wasn't the fact that y'all women and people not turned on to women playing basketball. That wasn't the case, because they obviously are. It must have been nobody was good enough. And that's it. It ain't because she's white. It ain't because it's been a lot of white girls in the league. That just sounds ridiculous. That sounds like excuses. That's just donkeyness. It's just retarded. It's been many white women in the league. Nobody jumped on the hype train of a white woman just because she was white. And I'm talking about white MVPs. I'm not even talking about white regular white MVPs. There's been white women in the league that won MVPs and championships. But nobody jumped on their train. All aboard? No, thank you. You can keep going. Keep going. I'll take the next one. They don't look too comfy. That don't look exciting enough. I don't want to be on that train ride for hours with you. But when CC22 came along and people tuned in, they said, oh, shit. We waiting for hours out waiting for that train. We've been out here in the cold waiting forever for this. Finally, a woman basketball player that's transcendent, that has talent, that's going to change the game. Finally. We're not on her coattail because she white dummies. No, she's a killer. Pure stone cold killer on the court. And she carries herself phenomenally. She carries herself off the court damn near even better than she is on the court, if you can imagine that. So you intertwine those two things, you get this, the buzz, the love, the hate, the delusion.
WNBA by storm last year. Now, her team is going to have 41 of their 44 games nationally televised, while the reigning champs, the Liberty, only have 32.
Say it again.
Ask you this about, so Caitlin Clark obviously has been a hot button topic on the show and took the WNBA by storm last year.
Took the W. Mind you, she reading this. This ain't her own words, but that's okay. But took the WNBA by storm. Okay, great. What else? Because she took the WNBA by storm. So you know that, right? Okay. So you just said that. You admitted that? Okay.
Now, her team is going to have 41 of their 44 games nationally televised, while the reigning champs, the Liberty, only have 32. Was this a fair move by the W?
Only thing in life that's fair is pigs and fairs. Where the pigs play. Ain't nothing fair in life, man, in business. And then you just said she took the WNBA by storm. But I just need to say this, and I'm gonna let it play. Why are you asking a question like this? Well, not you, Molly, because I know this ain't your question. This is whoever the white producers, the GMs, whatever they are, who make up the shit for these motherfuckers to come spit. Because they ain't nobody but puppets. They all puppets up there. They all following script. So I'm wondering why y'all like to muck it up with Caitlin Clark, and it ain't just y'all the puppeteers, little puppet masters.
I think it's two things. I mean, obviously people want to watch Caitlin play, and so you have to put the people.
Wrong answer. I'm sorry, I had to pause again. I'm sorry. I don't like to listen to their bullshit too much, and I like to break down every piece of. I like to give y'all all of the shits, because you let him go too far, you forget. Look at her face, and when she get to thinking about this, and I'm gonna tell you what your answer should have been, Napheesa.
Was this a fair move by the W?
See right there. Yes, of course it was. Caitlin Clark is the spark. She's the reason why all the eyeballs and why we have so-called leverage. We have so-called leverage because Caitlin Clark. So yes, they should have actually put all 44 games of hers on national TV. And I know us Lynx, we're playing them 4 to 5 times. So that means we'll be on national TV 4 to 5 times, and more people can get familiar with myself, my other teammates, and more people are just going to be familiar with the league because everybody likes to watch Caitlin Clark. She is the draw. And so if you watch Caitlin Clark and all the women the players that's playing against her, if they show up with grace and play hard and and be professional, more people will start liking other players around the league. So yes, it was very smart for the WNBA to put Caitlin Clark on for 41 games on national TV. I believe it wasn't smart for them to not put her on for all 44 games on national TV. Next question. Oh, do you know how that would have changed the trajectory of you if you would have said something like that in Napheesa? Huh? Or in Shannon Sharp, Napheesa. They call you Napheesa, or they call you Weeping. Which one is it? See, you could have said that, and look, you would have gained you probably 1 million fans. It would have went viral that you said that, and motherfuckers would have started. They would have went out and bought them a Napheesa Collier jersey. Your jersey sales would have went up if you would have just said what I just said. You idiot. But again, y'all puppets. Y'all reading from a script. Caitlin Clark has been set up to be sabotaged full time by all of them because she will not sell her soul to these people and do what they want her to do. All of these people are compromised. Everybody you see on your screen up here, they're compromised.
I think it's two things. I mean, obviously people want to watch Caitlin play, and so you have to put the people on TV that people want to see.
Obviously.
At the same time, like there's stars all over the league, and to put you want
Who? Because you're one and nobody came to your games. Nobody wanted to watch you play. So you're a star yourself. If you're the second best player, arguably third or first, and nobody watches you, Fee. You can go put a shoe out right now, Fee. That motherfucker gonna sit on the shelf. Nobody buying your jerseys, Fee. So all these superstars you talk about, who?
You want good basketball as well. Obviously, Indiana, especially like with their free agents, they're gonna be a great team. But to not have the defending champs on TV more,
No, we do want good basketball. We definitely do. But we'll tap in and tune in with Caitlin Clark, even if we was watching every dribble, every game when the team was bad, losing, lost after loss after loss, and we was at every game.
I think it's kind of crazy. I mean, it doesn't have to be where you're taking games away from Indiana, but I think you can raise the level of TV games for the other teams as well.
You said it's kind of crazy.
They're gonna be a great team. But to not have the defending champs on TV more, I think it's kind of crazy. I mean, it doesn't have to be where you're taking.
See, you're just not smart. You think that's kind of crazy. You just said you got to put the player on that fans want to see, and it's her. She's the only one. Nobody's ever wanted to see any of you guys. And we still don't, because you still talk like this. I almost wanted to see you. After you told Angel Reese what you said when you was like, motherfucker, you motherfucking bitch, you suck. Because that's what she said. If you don't know that, I'll pull it up on you. I will pull it up on you. If you go read them lips, I read them lips. She said, yeah, motherfucker, you suck. That's what she didn't say, bitch. She said motherfucker. She didn't call her a bitch. She said motherfucker. I did find that out. I thought she said bitch, and when I looked more, and it was, yeah, motherfucker, you suck. And so I liked it, you feel? I'm like, oh, Fee, okay. But I should have known better. I was always leery on you, though, because you was the face of this league. You're the face of this Unrivaled league. And I said, okay, so something must not be right with you. Because I could see it in Brianna Stew, all the hatred she had for Caitlin Clark. She actually let it out and be known. You didn't say much, and you all season, you just hooped, and I respected that. You didn't tweet shit, you just hooped, and I respected that. And in this Unrivaled, you was hooping crazy, and then you got it Angel Reese crazy, and I love that. And I almost was going to buy a jersey. And then you did an interview. And what you said, same type of shit you saying now. And I was like, oh, no, you done. Oh, you, okay, you one of them. And now you can put yourself now even further in the hole. And you might not be able to come back out of this. Stupid.
Taking games away from Indiana, but I think you can raise the level of TV games for the other teams as well.
Why is that?
Ben cooked you, stupid, on this one. Ben really cooked you. He did a math quiz for you and asked, if it's 175 nationally televised games and the Fever got 41 and this team got 32 and that team got 33 and the other team, who you supposed to take the games from? Who are you going to take the games from? You're going to take the games from the teams that got lesser than 33 and 32, like you and the Liberty? So you're going to take, or are you going to take away from the Fever? You're a big contradiction. Stupid.
An issue. I asked this question respectfully, Napheesa, because I remember in the 80s, for example, when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird took the NBA by storm and they were winning championships, competing for championships. But then this dude named Michael Jordan came along. And Michael Jordan came along and he wasn't yet winning championships, but his popularity was so astronomical that the NBA practically marketed everything they could around this guy. Yes, so to know that there's an example like that as a shining example to be followed.
So wait, what he just did was, you just acknowledged Stephen A. Smith. This is the funny shit, man. You just acknowledged that Caitlin Clark is like Jordan. You just compared, without even knowing what you just did, you idiot. You just compared Caitlin Clark to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You put her in the same scenario, rightfully so. But again, you see how y'all don't really speak on that like that, though? Why don't you expound on that? Why don't you rant about that? Why don't you ridicule like how you talk trash about everybody else who do stupid stuff? You had the nerve to call Kyrie Irving a big dummy, stupid, all this and all of that. So here you go, calling Caitlin Clark and bringing up the Jordan comparison. And that's a very good comparison. That's exactly what it's like almost. It's even bigger than Michael Jordan because at least the league NBA had Magic and Bird who was bringing in a lot of eyeballs. So they was cracking. But Jordan just upped the ante. They was cracking. The WNBA, you ain't never had a Magic and Bird. Never. You ain't never had a Magic and Bird to even give y'all a jump start. Y'all shit was so broke down, you couldn't get jumper cables to start that shit. You sitting there with the jumper cable, you still trying to, real, is it on yet? No, not yet. What about, no, give it a little more. Can you give it more gas for me? Bro, I done had it plugged up to the battery for the lady. It ain't starting, bro. It ain't starting. Instead of stop. Instead of stand still. Halt. Your league is trash. Y'all didn't have a Magic and Bird. Caitlin Clark is coming in as Michael Jordan, and that's it. There's the only Michael Jordan. There's still no Magic or Bird or nobody else. Y'all had to damn near try to hype up a player that's challenged at making layups. Don't have proper footwork. Grabs her own rebound, her own misses, and y'all glorified it. Y'all celebrated it. Just so you can try to have somebody else that be exciting to talk about, because there's nobody that was in the league from Napheesa to Breonna Stewart to Asia Wilson to Joelle Lloyd to Enrique Aguabale to any of y'all. Nobody was exciting to see or even worth talking about. At least Angel Reese, she gonna give you bloopers out the, and she don't even know she out here with, it's a bloopy situation when she on the floor. She's a walking blooper. She's a walking blooper reel waiting to happen. And y'all pushed her like, hey, we can make anybody famous. We'll tell the people lies and whatever. Some people will eat it up and we'll have a controversy situation going on. But boy, I tell you, you people are retards. Now let's stop sharing this. Let's get over here to this hatred. Let's get over here to this hatred about Caitlin Clark. And it's the sad situation. So I'm gonna bring up the Ben Daniels a little bit later, because that ties into this too. Let's bring it up. This is about to piss me off now. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. It's the Pope, man. You don't really get it. You're not gonna get it like this, man. Sheesh, man. Now it's time to go in. It's time to go in, ladies and gentlemen. Time to go outside on him. Caitlin Clark. We on Twitter. She don't even be tweeting. Let me go ahead and light my blunt up. Let me light my blunt up for this. She don't even be tweeting. She don't mess with nobody. She just be in the gym. She be in the gym hooping. I'm in the gym all day. Shooting logo threes, hit the rim, no way. She don't mind. She don't be messing. She don't be messing with nobody, man. She don't mean no harm. Never do she mean harm. She just be hooping. Feel me? But she's such a hooper. She see a hooper like Juju go down, she's sending out something. If Caitlin Clark send out something, if she take her time to tweet something, that should mean something. Because she don't tweet nothing. So if she take her time out, tweet something, it should mean something. Because she don't tweet nothing. So she said, sending all my thoughts and prayers to Juju. Kid will come back stronger than ever. Much love. Let me heart that up, Caitlin. Bye. Heart T. Love you, Juju. But this is foolishness. Shout out to Cannon. Cannon, you got to hit me up, bro. You got to hit me up so we can work. Y'all sad in the comment section. This is why I'd rather Clark stay silent. Y'all ain't shit. Kid ain't a bad word. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's about to this about to get rated R, ladies and gentlemen. If you this is about to get very rated R. So put your earphones on if you got children around. Okay. If you're watching me on your TV screen and you got children around, you don't want them to hear this, then take me off your TV, put your phone, something like that. Get your earphones on. Because we fit to get rated. It's late. All right, so that's me. I told him, bro, I'm going live, come through. He ain't came through. All right, so let's go. Ville Radio Kid, you got grades already, chickie. You got grades already, chickie? Question mark. So people tripping about her saying kid? Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let's go down. Caleb Blue from Twitter. Doesn't have a picture. Might be a bot. You're talking about kid. You garbage, Juju is her name. You talking about kid. You garbage. False. See, when you got to make up false claims, too, to try to be mean, right? You know, she's the opposite of garbage. She's garbage? That's crazy. You didn't even, and then you got like a whole paragraph. You didn't even mean what you said in the first sentence. And you continued? All right, let's go. Let's see what you say. Talking about kid, you garbage. Juju is her name. The best guard in college. Women's basketball. She was better than you last year as a freshman and will surpass all your hype and make you a rotation role player and trade bait in 2 years. Your game is one-dimensional. My thing is this, too. Where does all this hate come from? The fact that Caitlin don't do nothing to warrant this type of shit, she just hoops. Like, even if you didn't like her game or you was a fan of another team, and so, no, you don't like Caitlin because she's a cold killer and she be beating up on your team. Or, like, it's a rival there. Whatever. That's fine. But where all of this hostility? Why? The reason why is because she white. And that's what kills me is that, damn, I didn't know us black people was this racist. I didn't know this racist. I was told we couldn't even be racist. When I was young, I was told we couldn't even be racist. Boy, was that a lie. And now I'm older and know better. I'm like, shit. We more racist than white people nowadays. Because we hate our own selves. Black people hate white people and black people. Sheesh. I'm just being frank with you. She's not your kid. Always humble. Always humble. Put this picture up. Always humble, huh? You always humble. But you got a little antsy about Caitlin Clark saying, get well soon, kid. And understand this. Juju Watkins is very much so a fucking kid. She's very much so a kid. She's not a grown-ass woman. By no stretch of the matter. She's not a grown woman. She's 19. She's still a teenager. 19 with a teen at the end. She's a teeny baby. She's not a grown-ass woman. Caitlin Clark is grown. Not a grown-ass woman, but she grown. She carry herself like a grown-ass woman. So you can call her that. She definitely carry herself like a adult. And 23 and 19, there's a big difference. You know, like, just think about it. 4 years is a big difference. When Juju was a freshman in high school, Caitlin was a senior. You ever play basketball? You understand the difference between a senior and a freshman? Huh? There's a big gap. Yeah. By the time the freshman becomes a senior, he better not see the seniors that when he was a freshman back up at the school trying to hit on the girls and the chicks and shit. You'd be looking at them as creeps now because now you're considered an adult. You've been through college and so much. What your ass doing up here? Fucking with these boppers. When Juju, think about this. Caitlin Clark, a senior at Iowa, what you think them freshmen come in on a team is to her compared to her? Senior, 22 years old, to your 18-year-old ass. You're grown. You're much more advanced. You're much older. That's the little homie to you, if you want to call it that. But yeah, kid. Fucking retards, weirdos, acting as if Juju a grown ass. Juju not grown. She's a teenager. She ain't no kid. She's not your kid. Man, do everybody got to talk like the fact that y'all don't even understand it? It could be how Caitlin Clark just talked. Like when she talking amongst her people or whatever. But for y'all to take this as a slight, that's work. Kid, question mark, isn't she pretty much the same age as you? Just saying. No, she's not. The 4-year difference. That's not. No. They're going to cry. She called her a kid. Heart that absol. That's crazy work. KM calls CC kid all the time. All the time. Oh, I'm glad. Jay who? Ains? All the time. It's no slight, man. I ain't hear none of y'all. Again, if this was Angel Reese that called Juju, who said this very same tweet, if Angel Reese put out the word for word, you wouldn't hear none of this. Angel Reese the same age as Caitlin Clark. If Angel, they would have been like, she like a little sister to Juju. Or she like a big sister to Juju. Juju like her little sister. Oh, she called her kid. They would have been awing it and shit. Oh, they must be like big sister and little sister. That's what they would have been saying. If Angel Reese tweeted that same exact word for word verbatim. Oh, they must be sissies. Angel must be her big sissy. Go ahead and mentor her, Angel. Angel gonna be her mentor when she get. I hope she go to the sky. So Angel can mentor her. When Juju get in the league, Caitlin Clark could be 4 years in the league. compared to Juju as a rookie. You don't think Caitlin Clark is that much older than her? Just do the math. It's simple math. Just think about it. When you was a senior, especially you females, when you was a senior in high school, would you date a freshman? Would you date a male freshman? You was a senior in high school. You driving, right? You driving and everything. Are you dating a freshman? You gonna swoop him up? you gonna be caught on campus with a little fresh meat? Huh? Your senior year? Huh? I doubt it. I used to knock them though. Listen, I'm not. I used to knock them daily. That was easy money. Okay, that was easy peasy. I had them coming to swoop your boy the pop up. Okay, I've always been a ladies' man. And so, yeah, freshman year, because I was on varsity. So they could relate. You feel me? I wasn't a freshman that was the regular freshman. I was a freshman killing the senior niggas in style and that and all kind of different shit. Yeah. I was, yeah. So I'm an exception to the rule. But that ain't the norm. You ladies ain't dating freshmen as a senior. I didn't know no other freshmen that had senior women like myself. Not at the school I went to. Now, of course, around the world somewhere. Yeah, of course. But yeah, you ladies know damn well y'all ain't dating no freshmen. You would think she called her a B word or something, right? They on here wilding out. I know from experience, knee injuries are life changing. Yeah. Juju. Man, that's tough. That's tough. But yeah, I just wanted to go over that. Let's stop sharing that now. You know what I mean? Let's stop sharing that now. I mean, the hate is real for Caitlin Clark. The racism is real. Let me bring up the Ben Daniel. Let me bring up Ben Daniels' podcast real quick too, though, because I ain't seen nobody else really. Have I? Yeah, I have. But yeah, nah. We're going to BDP. Go to BDP. He was talking about it. And I ain't got time to bring up. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. I was on Twitter. Hold on. Stop sharing that. Go back. Stop sharing that. Okay, I was on. Her name is Dawn Montgomery. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to Twitter. Her name is Dawn Montgomery. So let's type that in. I'm already over here. So now let's look for Dawn Montgomery. I don't think this is it, but is it? No, that's not it. Okay. See, okay, I might have to go to B and there. I might have to go. Is it maybe spelled a different way? Is it spelled Don? No. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go to Ben Daniels for it. Stop sharing that. Spade a spade. All right, hold on. Where you at, man? Where you go? Oh, right here.
Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Dawn Montgomery. No, folks, no. Not Renee Montgomery. Dawn Montgomery, a different Montgomery relation. Who knows? Do they think the same? Yeah. Folks, if anything, WNBA has taught us, if anything, following the WNBA has taught us, it is that these old guard media members will just out themselves as the nasty individuals that they are. The nasty humans that have been lurking and finding a home in the WNBA safe space, in the WNBA echo chamber. They are doing what they seem they can't help themselves. They have to go on public forums and express their hatred towards Caitlin Clark simply, it's crazy, because she's white.
Period.
Simply because she's white. And today we have mental health advocate, keep that in mind, mental health advocate Dawn Montgomery. What did Dawn Montgomery say? Well, the Indiana Fever, making up 40% of all WNBA games broadcast on ESPN and ABC, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
She's the biggest star.
Uh-huh.
That team's the biggest draw. They draw the most fans. People sit down, they watch, they engage, they do everything the most when Caitlin Clark is involved. So a business trying to make money said, hey, let's put Caitlin Clark on Front Street.
Why not?
Media companies trying to make money said, hey, let's put Caitlin Clark on Front Street.
Sounds like an idea.
The race baiters, the freedom fighters, the slows, as we like to call them, the secret weenie society.
Y'all making us look bad, black people. Black people like this, especially black women. Especially you black women, man. Y'all making us look bad. This ain't how we feel. You racist black women, bro, reverse against white women because white women be getting a lot of black men. Maybe that's what this stems from. A lot of the hatred, because a lot of them don't even watch basketball. A lot of them don't even watch basketball. You see, like, look at Shannon Sharp. He calling Napheesa Collier Napheesa. Right? All these black women on ESPN, they continue to put up there and they allow them to do what they do, and they make asses of themselves. And I believe that's all a setup too. By the powers that be, the white people at the top that like to stir up this type of shit to keep us going at each other. That's what it's all for. You hire the ones that's willing to be and open, or they're willing to move to whatever drum you tell them to move to. Whatever beat you say move to, they're willing to move to it. You're going to pay them, cool. They'll stir up whatever type of controversy you like, whatever the case may be. You want to push this narrative, let's push it. They fall for it. So they hire those black people that's like that, that's with that, not just for sports, even for the governors and all of the type of shit, all these governors and these mayors, black mayors, and all these different government type people that's been on some scandalous shit all over the country. And it's getting ridiculous, and we're starting to look very bad, and we're starting to be exposed. And it's really the black women, and that's where it's starting at. That all of the shit, us being down 30% marriages from black relationships, down, we had 30%. Like in a few years, we predicted in 10 years to be at 15%, and the most ones that push divorces is black women, and abortions is black women. Y'all are the problem with the black community, for real, for real. and you think your shit don't stink to the point where you can have a woman like this who got 100,000 followers. So she must be doing some type of business. She's supposed to be a mental health doctor type of situation. And you got the nerve to tweet out. She got to be older too. She got to be in probably late 30s, if not 40s, 50s. I don't know. I'm just saying she older than, she's not no 20-year-old tweeting this out. This is a real grown-ass woman, supposedly, tweeting this out. And so the hatred got to be against white women that badly, because they the ones, because mostly all black men, you don't really hear too many black men talking crazy about Caitlin Clark. It's a few here and in between, but that's not the norm. So this makes absolutely no sense, and I swear they're putting all this money into that girl who ain't done shit but be white. I'm sick of this. And Kathy don't even make the decisions on who's going on TV. That's where again, stupid. Yeah, you probably graduated from college and some old shit. But yeah, you that stupid. You don't even know Kathy Engelbert. She's not the one that decides who's going on national TV. That's one. For two, done shit but be white. I'm sick of this. You obviously don't watch basketball. You don't watch Caitlin Clark at all if that's what you think she's getting all this shit for, is because she white. Huh? There's a lot of white women been in the league. Bozo. Dumb. There's a lot of white women been in the league. Again, I said this earlier. Not only been in the league, but actually has dominated in the league. MVPs, championships. Breonna Stewart was just a champion and an MVP. Nobody's on her coattail. Sabrina Ionescu, she's white. Nobody knew who she was until she did a 3-point shooting contest with Steph Curry in the NBA three. Like that. That's what it was like. Who's Steph Curry shooting against? Or what? Oh, the best 3-point shooter in the NBA? I mean WNBA? Oh, okay. Oh, and then they hyped her up. And then the media hyped her up. Oh, yeah, she strokes it. She's the best shooter. This should be interesting. She shot for however many threes she made. I guess so many, 35, something like. She made so many in the WNBA 3-point contest to where Steph said, how about you bring her over and let's get busy, because he wanted to see if she can probably do it twice and on the grandest stage. She did it on a little bitty stage. So let's see if she can do it over here on the grandest stage against the greatest shooter of all time. And no, she couldn't. But she held her own, and she did her, and she looked good doing it. Okay, but that was the first time I became familiar with the white girls, Sabrina Ionescu. And after that, after the three, I didn't care to check her out in the WNBA the next season. I was looking at Caitlin Clark, though. I didn't care to check Sabrina Ionescu out. Nobody cares. It's not about she's white. It's how she plays. It's all about how she plays. That's it. And I mean, that's not it. That's definitely not it. But that's what it started with, I should say. It started with just how she plays. Drew me in with how she plays. I didn't tap in and say, oh, there goes a white girl playing basketball. Oh, I'm going to do content on her every day, talk about her all the time, so on and so forth, and so many others doing the same thing. We didn't all do that because we said, hey, there goes a white girl. She plays basketball. We're going to just do content on her. We're going to follow her all the time. We're going to view every game of hers. We're going to buy all the jerseys of hers. We're going to spend all that money to go to the game. We're going to do all of this shit because she's white. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see my peoples really be doing this type of shit. really be doing this type of shit? And then got the nerve to turn around and say Caitlin Clark fans and Indiana is racist fans. Got the nerve. When we get so much of this right here. Hello, Stacy, Miss B. Stacy. We get so much of these type of tweets from people, comments in our comment sections all the time. Fuck that white girl, this, that, and the other, all the time. And yet I never see it in Angel Reese's or Asia Wilson's or none of them girls that be screaming racism. I never see, fuck you, black bitch. Fuck you, whatever degrading black thing you could say. I never see none of that. I see you're trash. I see that type of stuff. They're telling the truth. I see that. And they can't take that. Because you say they game, a game is trash or something like that. You be funny, make a joke about the missing layups or whatever the case may be, how bad the game looked, and they are called racism.
The members of the Secret Winning Society, that she says this makes absolutely no sense, and I swear they're putting all this money into that girl who ain't done shit but be white. I'm sick of this, and Kathy, I don't care if I don't ever get invited to WNBA related events nor games anymore. Enough is a damn enough. I don't
and my thing is,
I don't care if I don't ever get.
Hold on, man. How and why would they invite you to WNBA games in the first damn place, lady? I don't care if I don't get invited. What kind of immature person is this? She's supposed to be a mental health person. She sounds like she has mental issues. I don't care if you don't play with me no more, and I don't want to play with you anymore, and you don't have to invite me over to your parties anymore. What kind of high school catty ass racism is this, man? What is this, sister? And the fact that y'all think y'all can just go to Twitter and be openly racist and dumb and then turn around and probably say some shit like black people can't be racist. Listen, man. We look, you got us looking bad. You, Jamil Hill, Natalie Esquire, all y'all that said some wild shit, man. Oprah, not Oprah, but Whoopi Goldberg and them on the View when her white privilege and there's pink privilege and cute privilege and pretty. Then you got Napheesa Collier. Yeah, I think the champions should have been on TV more. Go ask the Denver Nuggets how many did they get more nationally televised games than the Lakers, the team that they swept, that they just was beating the shit out of game in, game out. Go ask the Denver Nuggets after they won a champion, or the Spurs after they won, or such and such. No. Just because you win a championship don't mean now you're gonna get on. Your team should be on TV for the most. No, it's the star. It's whoever the stars are. And you said we have a lot of stars in our league, but yet your league has always been in the dark. Where the stars at in the dark? You have no stars. Caitlin Clark came and bop, bloop, blop. You like, oh shit, which one is that? Caitlin Clark's the Big Dipper. She came out, the Big Dipper came out, and then people started seeing other little bitty ones. You can only see, oh, you see that one? Oh, shit. Don is a patient. Liberty is boring, simple. I have dinner waiting for him, but enjoying this cooking. So shout out Quack. No doubt. Making the coin. Oh, MJ. A lot of baby goat. I know that stuff. Okay. So, yeah, we got that going on. I wanted to put, so it's Don Montgomery. I wonder, is Ben going to show the tweets underneath it? I hope so.
Get invited to WNBA related events nor games anymore. Enough is a damn enough. And she seems to have problem with some other white women in the WNBA space. It's very, very convenient of you, Miss Dawn Montgomery. We got Kathy Engelbert, who's in charge of the league. We got Holly Rowe, who said a BET Awards joke, and now we got Caitlin Clark. All three of them. Get them out of here, coach. Very, very interesting. And then Dawn Montgomery goes back and forth with fans online, and you know how these slows and these freedom fighters and these secret weenies, you know how they act, right? They act really weird and strange. So she said, my rules of engagement: no money, don't DM me. Must be 36 and a half years old to DM me. Wow. All pronouns accepted. Don't come at me with the bare minimum. Use proper grammar. Must wear suits. I'm discreet for a fee. Come at me wrong equals blocked. FYI, act accordingly. And of course, Dawn Montgomery, the sensitive, emotional soul that she is, she went on a blocking spree. A blocking.
No money, don't DM me. So you're an escort? Are you doing escort or something? You gotta have money to DM you? Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. Okay, man. Wow. Sheesh. Making us look bad. That's something else. She must be escort. She mental health. She must mean the smaller heads mental. She must help heal the smaller head on people, on men, because for a fee, for the right fee, she'll heal your smaller head, because she damn ain't, she ain't healing no mentals up here in the bigger head. She might heal the smaller head mentals, but she ain't healing nobody's mentals up here. That's crazy work. It's crazy work, man. I'm asking my black people, let's do better. Especially ones like you who got you, Dawn Montgomery, Renee Montgomery, the BT, Miss Johnson, whatever your name is, BT. We should put everybody on the time. Like, we just gotta stop sounding. It's all you women too. Even before Chanae, I ain't forgot about you, Lexi Brown, Cheryl Swoops, Drea, Carter, all y'all, man. All y'all, Monica McNutcase, dumb shit, Duncan. All y'all have said a lot of really dumbass shit, man. And all the Asia Wilsons, Angel Reese's. I ain't gonna let her disrespect my AC sisters, my SEC sisters. So yeah, I tried to get in her pocket. Yeah, I almost picked her pocket. Like, and the saddest part about is She don't do nothing to warrant none of that. She talk a little shit on the court because she balling. Everybody that's been well before my time. Shit talking on the basketball court. That's been a known thing that's going to happen before I came about. That's a part of the game. So because she white and she talk it and walk it and back it up on the court, y'all hate that, but you love it when it comes from your own kind. You love the going back and forth, players jawing at each other and they balling on top of jawing at each other. Coming down, boop, yeah, you can't see me, yeah, that's right, weak ass, yeah, doing whatever, and then the other player come back down, give it to him, and do something like this, too small, or LeBron James doing this, you can't see, whatever it is. We ain't never got a problem when it's black on black, but a white versus she can't crowd louden the crowd up. She can't do a little shimmy or something. She can't tell you, yeah, that's right. Oh, now you ready to fight her. You ready to fight her and say, fuck you. Fuck her. Fuck that white bitch. Because she busting ass on the court and talking her shit while backing it up. That's sad we've come to this. I'm disappointed in us. It's really, again, it's us. It's us. I was gonna say black women. I didn't see too many men doing the same shit too, though. They following behind black women too. That be doing this shit. Seth, that was disgusting what that lady she put up there. Cause she white, you can tell she don't even watch the game. A lot of them don't. A lot of people. That's the other thing. A lot of people that hate Caitlin Clark, they don't even be watching the game. They don't even watch the game. They don't even. Shannon Sharp clearly don't watch the game. He called the girl Napheesa. He called her Napheesa. He might as well call her Felicia. He wanted to say Felicia. That's what he was. Hey, yeah, Felicia. They call you Fifi every time, Felicia. She following the script so good. He like, we might as well call you Felicia. Can we call you Felicia instead of Napheesa? I don't even know your name. But I got you up here and I'm going to act like I know I watch women's basketball. But yeah, to tell you, oh, Juju, she's the kid. What can't she do? That show you don't watch the game. Shannon Sharp said there the other day, she's a complete what can't she do on the court? Juju Watkins. You don't watch the game. She can play defense and offense, scoring very high level. She can score on offense. But she has no feel for the game of knowing how to get her teammates and everybody involved on top of her own money. Because when you can draw so much attention like Juju Watkins can draw, that means people are open. And if you can move the ball and hit people while they open in rhythm, everything, and it make it easier for you to score. The floor will be more open for you to score. Go watch Cooper Flag. Shout out to Duke and Cooper Flag. Go watch Cooper Flag. Go watch how he play. He don't force nothing. He don't try to force nothing. Even though he's stronger, faster, more athletic, can jump higher than mostly all of them, he don't never force the issue. He used his teammates. They play such great team basketball. It's crazy. And he still ends up with 20-some points damn near every game. But he do it so effortlessly and with inside when he takes what the defense give you. Don't try to force nothing. Shout out Kelly Mari. Shout out to you. Make sure we hit the like button. This is what I'm saying. You don't try to force nothing. He's playing good basketball. Here, you open. Dimes to you immediately. Juju in that situation, she should have gave the ball to the trailer, and the ball could came right back to her. My coach always used to tell me, the ball will find you back. You pass the ball when you're supposed to pass the ball, it'll find its way back to you. It'll find its way back to you. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. The super chat is open too. I ain't seen the super chat in I don't know how long, but we've been cooking. We've been cooking. Jeez. I saw that, LeVar. Well, I mean, that wouldn't be for you then, huh? X marks the spot. Yes, he does. Cooper Flag, I was going to mention him. His game is chill. Yeah, he can bowl. He can try to force the issue. He's when you get to the NBA, you'll see a different Cooper Flag even still too, because the floor will be more wide open, and it's more one-on-one. In college, they play a lot of zone plus man. They mix it in, and so it's a little more clogged up. The floor is not as big as the NBA. College floor is not as big as the NBA's floor, and so it's a little more packed in. So in the NBA, a kid with a game like his, he gonna be out here. He gonna be in. Whoa! I can't wait. I can't wait. Kobe Flag gonna be nice. So yeah, most definitely. Yes, I appreciate that, Kelly. Let me see. I'm going to say, even on a play, Juju got injured. She had a wide open teammate on a fast break. Right. She did. Could have saved herself. She could have saved herself that injury. But it was bound to go because of them hard-ass Euro steps. You can't put all that weight on one knee over and over again, especially running full speed. Especially running full speed like she was running. And she took a leap off of to that right leg and was going to leap to the other leg, but it buckled. It wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to work. So, yeah, Juju got to get smarter on that court, and it'll save herself a lot of headaches, which now she's going to be forced to have to play like that. She's going to be forced to try not to, push the issue, press the issue. So that's what she's going to have to. Because, yeah, after that was real bad. Like, we've seen people tear their ACL before, and they at least able to hobble off, maybe have two people holding them up, and they able to at least a little walk off and can kind of stretch their leg out a little bit. She couldn't stretch her leg out, and she couldn't stretch it straight at all. It was just bent. They just had to pick her up. It was just bent. They wanted her to she couldn't even straighten out that leg. She couldn't even straighten it out. And that told me, bro, that's bad. I told me off the top before the report came. I'm like, that's a no. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that was devastating. Euro step and change direction equals ACL tear. For sure it does. I tell my teammates, I tell my players that all the time. I tell my players, we're not doing Euros. We're going to the basket. We're doing jump stops. We're doing jump hops. Yeah. Stop and pops. Yeah. We're not doing Euros, Euroing around people. No, that's because that's not aggressive. Euro is not being aggressive. You're trying to dodge the traffic. Go into the traffic. Bump them off you and get up there. Get up there in the air and bump them off you. We're not doing dodging. We're not playing dodgeball. We're playing basketball. Euro stepping is for dodgeball. For dodgeball. This is basketball. You're supposed to go hard or go home. That's it. It's all. It's all. It's all. So yeah, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, man. Get on up out of here. The shows are getting ridiculous. The slows are getting, yeah, they are, Kelly. They're getting too ridiculous. Shout out to Adrian Bowman in the building. Too much pressure on her. Yes, it is. CC farts. It's racism. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, man. Duke in the building. Shout out to you. Cancel for 2025. No, I just got here. Yeah. I've been on for long. Rewind. When are you going live next? Ain't no telling. I had to go live tonight because there's a lot going on, and I was going to do some videos, but it was too many different videos I would have had to do. So I'm going to just end up breaking it down. So, but probably tomorrow, ain't no telling. Most likely tomorrow. I'm trying to come on regularly. And again, I don't know. I don't know if nighttime is better time. I be having shit fresh on my brain in the morning, so I like to come on in the morning. And then during the evenings and shit, I'll be busy. And so my nighttime, I like to relax. I usually be relaxed. I be chilling, and all of that. The morning times is when I like to do my thing. But y'all, most of y'all work in the morning. Y'all be at your 9 to 5s in the morning. So love your videos, keep them coming. Yeah, I need to start doing more videos. So I got to get that popping and get it out of there. Peace, Morgan. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone. Mornings, Adrian Bo. Yeah, you there every morning. You be there in the mornings. Morning's good for you. See, it's different stuff. At nighttime, see, I get more people to be able to come in though for some reason. Well, of course, people off work, so more people will be able to tune in during nighttime. So, and we get a little more interaction. So I might try to. But yeah, night times I'll be in relaxed mode. But yeah, I had to come on and do it this time of night. Cause yeah, there was a lot going on. Shout out to you making a coin. $10 super chat. Much appreciated. Keep it going, much respect. Yeah, see that right there keep me going too. See, money talk bullshit. Wow. Super chat that nigga up. You hear me? Yeah, them super chats coming in. I'm like, oh yeah, we going live. We going live every night. Super chat. But I mean, y'all support the channel with the views and the likes, so that's appreciated too. But hell yeah, when y'all coming through with the super chats and them cash apps, oh boy. You see that? See, come on now. That's when that sparked me out. We can stay on for some more time. How much more time you want? What you got? What you got? You want how much more time you need? Huh? What you got? You hit the like button at least then. All right. It's the Pope, man. Peace and love, y'all. Love y'all. I'm out. Till next time.